This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
All right, welcome back to fourth quarter action here with the Mesick Bulldogs on a second down play. That was number 24, Nick Salter, for a few yards. They're looking at about a 3rd and 4 from their own 44-yard line.
The 44-yard line, Bulldogs and James Alberts on the stop for the Eagles.
All right, this is going to be an exciting fourth quarter, Mike. I mean, this is anybody's game so far.
This is a tight ball game.
Yes, it is. Just
back and forth.
Yep, just the way you want it. Okay, Stewart looking to keep this one up the middle. He's got some room. He's running over people on his way. Gets all the way up to the Marion 45-yard line. Excellent play by Joey Stewart, as that one was all determination. First down for the Bulldogs.
Very nice run. He's getting workout tonight.
Yep, he is.
Big time.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes when it gets to a point like this, it's going to be okay. So who wants it the most?
Exactly.
You know, really, when you got a tight ball game like this, who's going to want it the most?
Yeah.
They've both had good success, you know, moving the ball, but the defenses have been stingy too. Okay, so here goes Stewart. He's keeping it again up the middle. He's got Cole Spencer with him. Doesn't need him right now, as he's going to take it all the way up past the 25-yard line to about the 22 of the Marion Eagles. Beautiful run by Joey Stewart, quarterback of the Bulldogs.
Really nice gallop around the left side, but we do have some laundry, I believe, on the
There's
field.
a little yellow laundry, and it looks like it's going to end up coming back, and that's too bad on a nice play by Joey Stewart.
Yeah, that was an excellent run. But gotta do it by the rules.
Holding against the Bulldogs, back to the 43-yard line.
All right, so that one is coming back. It's going to be about 8 to go.
We'll replay the down. First and 8.
First and 8. That is up at about the Marion 43-yard line. Here come the Bulldogs. Matt Bennett, Cole Spencer, and Tanner Ford split out to the right. Stewart looking over the defense. He's got trips over there. Quick pitches it out to Tanner Ford. Tanner Ford trying to get around the right side. That looked like number 28, Charles Anke, catching him from behind, not before he got a few on it. It's going to bring up about a 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs from the 41-yard line.
Good pursuit by the Eagles on that play.
All right. Now the Bulldogs are going to be hosting Big Rapids Crossroads next week. I believe they have their homecoming going. And Marion is going to visit Baldwin. Here comes Matt Bennett around the left side. He's looking for room to run. Cuts it back. He's got all kinds of room. He stays in bounds all the way to the end zone, and a touchdown by Matt Bennett. Nice cutback by Matt Bennett. Touchdown, Mesick.
That's why you always want to hold your blocks on that front line, because you just never know what's going to happen if you can do that.
Nice play by Matt Bennett. All right.
It looks like it's all the running back, and no doubt that was an excellent run by Matt. Textbook cutback, but the line still got to hold their blocks on those plays, and they did.
All right, so that
team
puts
effort.
that puts Mesick back up 24-20. They're going to look to make this a 6-point game. So this is a really big play right here, actually. This is an important 2 points.
Both teams have struggled on
Yep,
these.
Stewart's going to put it up in the air. He's got it's got a good point conversion. Trying to see a number on
Robert
that.
Spohr.
That was Robert Spohr, number 1.
Yep.
All right, nice toss by Joey Stewart, and that was a huge 2 points for the Bulldogs as they're able to take a 6-point lead, 26-20, with 9:45 to go here in this fourth quarter. Woo-hoo. We got a great ball game that we're bringing you tonight.
12-rounder here.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to stop swinging until the bell rings, I don't think.
And we were expecting a good one, but man, you couldn't write a better script here.
Yep, it's good. You know, like you had said, heart's going to be a big determining factor. Who trying to play mistake-free now is going to be big, because that's really hard to keep any momentum if you have those mistakes at this point in the game. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and what a game for, a lot of the young players, because we have a lot of JV players up on both of these squads tonight. So they're, getting to look at definitely some, good experience here up at the varsity level.
It's nothing more exciting than that, getting pulled up as a freshman or sophomore, getting to be on the sideline Friday night varsity football. If anything can happen in that game, if you get a chance to do anything, all with a tackle.
And on TV to boot.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, here goes Terry Failer ready to kick off to the Eagles, and it turns out to be Dalton Sabo kicking it. Boy, it went right through the legs of one of the Marion players, but he was able to jump on it.
I really like the strategy from the Bulldogs here, though. They've got some dangerous guys in white uniforms back deep there. So keep it short. Maybe you'll even get it back. But don't put it in Ryder Hall's hand, number one, or Mr. Switowski.
Right.
Let him touch it.
Yeah, they learned their lesson on that one.
They're too explosive of runners. I mean, just give them just anything and they're gone.
Yep, you aren't kidding. Okay, so here come the Eagles. They are starting off on their own 36-yard line. That is Alex Sutton taking the handoff. He gives it to Anke. Anke's got a little bit of room, but not much. I think he actually might have lost a yard on that play as he was brought down at his own 35-yard line. Was that on the tackle? 96, was that John Teachout?
Yeah, nice tackle.
Okay, so
right at the line of scrimmage.
Sophomore John Teachout got in there for the tackle on that one. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Yeah, John's having a big JV season, so to see him come up here and get some varsity reps will only help next year for him.
Yep.
When he comes up.
All right, here come the Eagles. We got Brandon Stewart tailback, and it's a pass. Oh, and he just wasn't looking. The ball had a number of chances there to be intercepted as it was bouncing around, and no one was able to come up to it, so it ends up falling to the ground incomplete. Sutton put that ball out there. I don't think the receiver was quite looking yet.
That was a circus ball.
Yeah, so
Wow.
coach is going to talk to him about that and say, look, son, when it's out there, you got to be ready.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Eagles.
Just got to stay disciplined here on both sides of the ball.
Yep. The Bulldogs are looking for a big defensive stand to hopefully get that ball back. Okay, here comes Stewart. He's looking to pass. He's got it up, and it's, okay. So it was 2 Mesick players there trying to get the ball. That was Logan Thomas and Tanner Ford. Neither one of them could come away with it, but it was a good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down and 10 for the Eagles. And I don't know if you want to go for it here from 4th down. There is still 8:51 left in the quarter. I'm not sure I'm taking that chance, but not my decision. We'll see what Chad Gentleman wants to do here.
Make it look like you're going to punt it and try something maybe, but
I'm trying to think
just flat going for it.
I was trying to think if Marion's punted yet tonight.
Got a timeout here.
Timeout,
All right,
Eagles.
so the Eagles are going to take a timeout and think about it. At least put maybe a little bit of doubt in the minds of the Bulldogs to see whether they're actually going to punt it or not. They could be drawing up something good.
I'm sure they will. They're well coached. That's very evident. You talked about a lot of exciting action here tonight. These games, you can watch them again. Charter's going to re-air, and that sounds a little funny when you hear that if you're watching it, but Channel 13, Charter, and 789 HD will be some additional times that you can watch, along with the purchase of the DVDs through cctv-cadillac.org and mynews26.com.
All right, awesome. And there will also be some replays of the Godwin Heights at Cadillac game that's going on down in Cadillac right now.
That was
All right.
close at halftime, it sounded like.
Okay, so here come the Eagles. It is up, and it's a little short kick. See what kind of bounce they end up getting. Get a little bit of a bounce. Gets inside at about the 40-yard line of Mesick, and they're going to take over 1st and 10 from there. So nice defensive stand by the Bulldogs as the ball was kind of going up and down the field there for a little bit for both teams this half.
Yeah, that was exciting. A couple opportunities for interceptions on that drive for the Bulldogs.
All right, so now it's going to be Marion's turn to try to make a big stop on defense and get the ball back.
Yeah,
They are down by 6 right now.
I think if you're Mesick, the big thing here is don't get too conservative yet. Keep trying to get the ball downfield. You're going to have to take some risks.
Oh, yeah. You can't stop
football.
playing yet. There's a lot of time left.
You got to play football here still.
All right, Ford and Spencer over to the right, and all of a sudden Mr. Stewart is brought down. That was Charles Anke, on the sack. That's going to be a big loss for the Bulldogs as they're all the way back to their own 30-yard line and a loss of about 10 yards on the play. That puts them at about 2nd and 20.
You've said his name a lot of times tonight. He's Mr. 28's all over the field.
Man, that was a huge play.
He does a lot of, he blocks really hard too for the running backs. Every coach wants one of him on their team.
At least one.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Stewart talking it over with his running backs. He's going to take this one from under center. Takes a snap, and there comes a flag. Not sure if they got this one off in time, as they might have taken a little bit of too much time.
Full start.
Get a full start going.
Going the wrong direction here. So
Yeah,
far
that's
to start
not
this
what you
drive.
wanted after a big defensive stand like that, and all of a sudden you're going backwards.
You
So
want to keep the momentum as long as you possibly can, obviously. We got 2nd and a mile here, it looks
Yeah.
like.
it's like about 24 or so. They got to get all the way up to midfield for a first down.
Now it becomes more important that you keep a hold of the football, too.
All right, so they got a tight formation going. You don't see many of these from them as they spread their offense a lot, but yet they're going down the field. That's Cole Spencer, beautifully laid out, and a perfect pass by Joey Stewart. Great catch by Cole Spencer. First down, Bulldogs. And boy, was that a huge play or what?
That's 2 really impressive catches Cole Spencer has had tonight.
And Joey put such a nice touch on the ball. It was just right there. Just laid it in there nice and soft, easy to catch for Cole Spencer. What a play.
It's a timing play where you put it up and hopefully you can run underneath it.
Wow, they were in a big hole there with 1st and 25, and they got it. All right, so they're all the way to the 40-yard line of the Eagles, trying to increase their lead. This one's out to Matt Bennett. Matt makes a nice little move, makes another one before he's dragged out of bounds. Looks like he's past the 35-yard line up to about the 34. Well, maybe he's at the 35. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Nice reception there and run by Matt Bennett.
Bradley Logo was able to get him pushed out of bounds there. But yeah, nice little move to get 5 or 6 additional yards.
All right, so the Bulldogs are back in business. We got Bennett and Ford out to the left, Cole Spencer to the right. Stewart looking over the defense. He sends Bennett in motion. He's going to hand it off to him. Boy, it was bobbled just a little bit, and the ball is still loose. Eagles have it. Here goes Brandon. No, that's Anke. Anke's all the way up to the 36-yard line before he's taken out of bounds by Stewart, and a big turnover going to the Marion Eagles.
Yankees return is down to the Bulldogs.
Not sure if it's because that extra little precipitation and the ball's wet or what, but boy, what a big defensive play by the Eagles. As they are able to come up with a big turnover just when it looked like Mesick was getting a little bit of momentum going, and how fast that turns around.
It really looked like Bennett had re-secured it. He was on top of it on the ground, but apparently it kept moving and it sprung loose again. Seen some funny plays like that tonight. I mean, it's gone both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Okay, so here come the Eagles. Sutton takes it, hands it off to Brandon Stewart. There's nothing there as Joey Stewart and big Kyle Clough meet him behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to take a loss of about 2 on that one. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Eagles.
Yep, I think it really, like you said, there are going to be some mistakes. The ball is wet, but who's going to want it more here? It's like you said, you have to really push.
Yep, somehow I get the feeling this one's going to go right down to the end. All right, we got 6 minutes left in this exciting 4th quarter. Marion is a 2nd and 12, all the way out to their 38, and he bobbles it. Ball is still on the ground. Looks like Sutton was able to hop on it. Loss of a couple more yards. They dodged a bullet there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and about 13 for the Eagles.
Ball is lively. Appears to have a mind of its own at the moment.
Okay, here come the Eagles. Bulldogs looking to make another big stop on defense. More than likely, this is going to be 4 down territory. Gets it out to Ryder Hall. Ryder Hall's getting the corner.
Ryder Hall on the pitch.
Nice step up by the defense. That looked like Tanner Ford over there on the tackle. Certainly don't want to let Ryder Hall get too far around the corner, as he's got great speed and acceleration.
Tanner Ford made a nice open field tackle there, like you said, right at the knees. Don't want to get up around the guy playing the shoulder pads or anything.
Right.
He's going to keep running.
All right, 4th and 12 here. I don't think we're going to see the punter, and we're not. Marion is going to go for it. They've actually got a split set out here with 2 to the right and 1 spread out to the left. Sutton takes a snap from the shotgun, dumps it over the middle. They got a little screen set up. That's Anke. Anke's all the way up to the inside the 25-yard line. Tanner Ford made a very nice tackle on a much larger Charles Anke. A nice play by the Marion Eagles for a 1st down. Keep the drive alive.
Yeah, Tanner paid the price but made a great tackle there.
Yeah, he did. Or Anke could have.
Showed no fear.
Nope, he could have made it into the end zone on that one, so that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Tanner Ford.
Well executed play by the Eagles there.
All right, so the Eagles now gaining some momentum. Handoff is to Anke. He's got nothing there as Mesick's defense stands tall, led by Joey Stewart and looked like Cole Spencer. Stagg was also in there. We got 4:32 left to go in this 4th quarter. Marion Eagles are trying to get this game tied up. They are trailing 26-20. 2nd down and 11 from about the 23-yard line. Sutton takes it, hands it out to Hall. Hall's looking to get around the corner, gets a few, just past the 20-yard line, maybe up to about the 19. That is going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Eagles.
Tanner again, Kyle Clough. It's that individual effort you're talking about. Who wants it more? Just pain of death. I'm going to play as hard as I can for my team here.
All right, here we go for the Eagles. 3rd and 7. Sutton takes a snap. Pitches it out to Brandon Stewart. Stewart cuts back. He's got tacklers there. That looked like Clough on the tackle, wrapping up around the ankles. Wasn't able to get much. That's going to bring down a 4th down. They might have lost one on the play.
Nice play for the Bulldogs there defensively.
And we are ticking down, getting close down to the 3-minute mark as the Eagles are huddling up, figuring out what to do on this 4th and 8. Could be the play of the game right here. I don't know if they'll end up getting the ball back if they are stopped. 4th and 8 for the Eagles. All right, Sutton looking over the defense. That is Ryder Hall in motion. Sutton's got a keeper, is trying to get around the corner. There's nothing there. Kyle Clough and Dalton Sabo are there to make the tackle, and the Bulldogs take over on possession. Loss of downs. Okay. Nice stop for the Bulldogs. They've got 2:43 on the clock. I believe they're probably going to have to get a 1st down in order to run this one out. So it's going to be up to the Eagle defense to try to get the ball back to give them any kind of chance to win this ball game. There's been turnovers. There's been turnovers. Okay, here goes Joey Stewart, hands it off to Nick Salter. Salter looked like he might have lost one on the play.
Brought down the backfield. Timeout taken by Marion.
I was
going to say that was going to keep the clock running, but Marion decides to take a timeout with 2:39 left on the clock.
You said play of the game, and I was going to ask if we were still in the same game or not, because there's been about 3 games worth of action here tonight.
Yeah,
at least.
It's been a great ball game all the way through. It's been
spoiled these last couple of weeks, between Lake City, Mantle, and now this game here. Boy, it's just exciting ball games.
There hasn't been more than a one-touchdown lead at any point by either team. We've had a number of lead changes throughout the game. Turnovers, penalties, big plays, kickoff returns. Just a great ball game that we're bringing you tonight. This one's not over yet. We got 2:39 to go. Mesick is looking at a second and about 11 yards, and I believe they are going to have to get a first down here, Mike, in order to clear themselves.
With all the ups and downs of this game, one thing that's been real noticeable, the teams aren't getting down when something goes wrong, which is great.
They're coming right back.
Right back the next play a lot of times.
Yep, get a turnover, and they come right back and make a big defensive play, whatever it happens to be. Okay.
Great to see that.
All right, the Bulldogs got 3 split out to the right. Stewart's rolling that way. He's got one with him. That's Tanner Ford. He pitches it out to him. He is rustled out of bounds.
Taken out of bounds at the 25
That actually is going to work to Marion's advantage because that's going to stop the clock. He is short of the first down. Looks like he's still got about 5 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. So, again, this is another huge play.
Yeah, the Bulldogs haven't been able to burn much time here yet.
No, between a timeout and getting them out of bounds on that one.
A lot of ball game left here, really.
Okay, so a big 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Let's see what the Marion defense can do. Stewart's on a keeper around the left side. He throws it up. He's got a reception by Tanner Ford. That's going to be good for a first down. Ford is still on his feet and finally brought down all the way out to the 45-yard line. Huge pass and then reception by Tanner Ford from Joey Stewart.
Very nicely executed and good blocking up front by the Bulldog offensive line again to let plays like that have a chance. Stewart is working the pocket well, but the guys still got to block. Marion's got some very fast guys that will just come through there and rain on your parade really quick.
Absolutely.
Nice, good job offensive line for the Bulldogs.
All right, so that keeps the clock running. It's all the way down to about 2:10 right now as Mesick is a first down and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Stewart takes a snap, hands it off to Salter. Salter looking for room up the middle, nothing much there. Might have got back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Penalty marker on the plate.
And we have a flag on the play. Go figure.
Yeah.
Looks like a hold by the Bulldogs. That's going to back them up a little bit.
Holding against the Bulldogs.
But it does stop the clock.
Personnel changes here.
Eagles will decline the penalty.
Okay, so actually the Eagles declined the penalty.
Okay.
Again, because the down situation. So, good call by Coach Genema. This is going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Stewart's going to let as much clock run off as he can before he takes the snap. And here we go. Takes it, hands it off to Salter again. Salter's got a little bit of room. He is met by number 25. That looks like James Alberts. Got close to midfield on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Looked like Marion called another timeout, so that's going to stop the clock at 1:26, and they got to come up with another stop here.
Both coaches managing the clock well here. That's all you can do, you know. It's
all right, so we've got an excellent football game going on tonight. Still not done. Got a minute 26 left as the Marion Eagles are trying to stop the Bulldogs and get any kind of chance that they can with the ball in order to try and tie this game up. It's like 3rd and 5 from midfield.
Yeah, I just don't know that I've been involved with a ball game with this much back and forth. If I have, it was a long time ago because I can't remember.
Yep, good tight ball game all the way.
Emotional roller coaster to watch this thing. Talking about it on Thursday next week still, I think.
So. All right, so here come the Bulldogs. Stewart's in the shotgun. They got Matt Bennett in motion. He pulls up. Looks like he's going to lead block for Stewart. Stewart's on a keeper, gets all the way up into Marion territory. He's up to about the 37-yard line. First down for the Bulldogs. And as long as they can hang on to the ball, I don't think Marion's going to be able to get the ball back.
That's the play you wanted right there.
Yep, big play by Joey Stewart.
Almost busted it free.
Yeah, he did.
He deserves to after the game he's had tonight.
He has had an excellent game on both sides of the ball tonight, Mike.
He's played strong. He's brought that leadership
Yep.
and that purpose that his team needs.
I was just going to say, he's been a leader out there tonight for this team.
That's great.
All right, clock is ticking. We are just under a minute now. Mesick needs to make sure and hold on to the ball. And they are going to actually take a timeout and make sure that they take care of this ball the last minute. Certainly don't want to make any mistakes here.
Nothing wrong with that. It's not over till it's over.
No.
So play your cards well.
Yeah, Marion is not going to be able to stop the clock enough to end up getting the ball back. So as long as Mesick can hold on to it, they're going to come away with a victory tonight in front of their hometown crowd. And what a nice thing that would be going into homecoming week for them next week. They are going to be facing, hosting Big Rapids Crossroads for their homecoming next week, while Marion is going to be at Baldwin.
Excellent. Where do we get to go if they allow us to do this again next week, Jeff?
Actually, we've got the week off, Mike.
Oh boy,
So now you're gonna have to, well, I've got a little Special Olympic stuff going on down at the Chrysler Proving Grounds. We've got a little cycling and a little soccer going down there with the Special Olympic athletes. So that's where I'm going to be spending my weekend.
That can be a lot of exciting action too.
Absolutely. All right, so we're down underneath 30 seconds. Mesick is going to take the last snap of the game and put a wraps on this one. And a well-fought game tonight. Players out there congratulating themselves. What a battle between the Mesick Bulldogs and the Marion Eagles. Mesick takes this one 26-20 as time is running down. You are watching 26 Sports, and CCTV will be back in just a moment for a wrap-up on our post-game show here from Baker Field in Mesick, Michigan.